Hello everyone, I'm Deepali and welcome to the grand finale of Bakemas 2024. Over the past episodes, we have shared some incredible recipes to make your Christmas celebrations extra special. And today, we are ending this festive series with something truly indulgent, a celebration of rich, decadent chocolate desserts that will leave you and your guests craving for more. These desserts are elegant, show-stopping, and surprisingly easy to make, perfect for holiday feasts, cozy gatherings, or even as edible gifts. With every bite, you'll taste the warmth, richness, and joy that only chocolate can bring to a festive table. So let's roll up our sleeves one last time, preheat our ovens, and create a grand chocolate finale to remember. Let's get started.
Merry Christmas, baby. Reindeer's coming out to play. Santa Claus is packing the presents, making sure you've been behaving okay. Merry Christmas, honey. Yeah. The snowman's dusting off his hat, putting on the show for everybody, to give them a smile that lasts another year. There's something that happens when sleigh bells are ringing, when December ends, when the children are singing, yeah. It's Merry Christmas, baby. Merry Christmas, baby. The snow is laying 2 feet deep. Now wish upon a falling star, so all your secret dreams can come true. There's something that happens when sleigh bells are ringing, when December ends, when the children are singing, yeah. It's Merry Christmas, baby. Ooh, yeah. There's room at the table for big and for small. All the fire is popping, the chestnuts are cracking, yeah. Merry Christmas, baby. There's something that happens when something that happens when December ends, when December ends, yeah. Oh, it's Merry Christmas, baby. Merry Christmas, baby. It's Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. It's Merry Christmas, baby. Yeah. Merry Christmas, babe. Merry Christmas, baby. Reindeer's coming out to play. making sure you've been behaving okay. Merry Christmas, honey. Yeah. The snowman's dusting off his hat, putting on the show for everybody, to give them a smile that lasts another year. There's something that happens when sleigh bells are ringing, when December ends, when the children are singing, yeah. It's Merry Christmas, baby. Ooh, yeah. There's room at the table for big and for small. All the fire is popping, the chestnuts are cracking, yeah. Merry Christmas, baby. Merry Christmas, baby. The snow is laying 2 feet deep. Now wish upon a falling star, so all your secret dreams can come true. There's something that happens when sleigh bells are ringing, when December ends, when the children are singing, yeah. It's Merry Christmas, baby. Ooh, yeah. There's room at the table for big and for small. All the fire is popping, the chestnuts are cracking, yeah. Merry Christmas, baby. There's something that happens when something's that happens when December ends, when December ends, yeah, yeah. Oh, it's Merry Christmas, baby. Merry Christmas, baby. It's Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. It's Merry Christmas, baby. Yeah. It's Merry Christmas, baby. Merry Christmas, baby. Reindeer's coming out to play. Santa Claus is packing the presents, making sure you've been behaving okay. Merry Christmas, honey. Yeah. The snowman's dusting off his hat, putting on the show for everybody, to give them a smile that lasts another year. There's something that happens when sleigh bells are ringing, when December ends, when the children are singing, yeah. It's Merry Christmas, baby. Ooh, yeah. There's room at the table for big and for small. All the fire is popping, the chestnuts are cracking, yeah. Merry Christmas, baby. Merry Christmas, baby. The snow is laying 2 feet deep. Now wish upon a falling star, so all your secret dreams can come true. There's something that happens when sleigh bells are ringing, when December ends, when the happens. When December ends, when December ends, yeah. Oh, it's Merry Christmas, baby. Merry Christmas, baby. It's Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. It's Merry Christmas, baby. Yeah. It's Merry Christmas, baby. Merry Christmas, baby. Reindeer's coming out to play. Santa Claus is packing the presents, making sure you've been behaving okay. Merry Christmas, honey. Yeah. The snowman's dusting off his hat, putting on the show for everybody, to give them a smile that lasts another year. There's something that happens when sleigh bells are ringing, when December ends, when the children are singing, yeah. It's Merry Christmas, baby. Merry Christmas, baby. The snow is laying 2 feet deep. Now wish upon a falling star, so all your secret dreams can come true. There's something that happens when sleigh bells are ringing, when December ends, when the children are singing, yeah. It's Merry Christmas, baby. Ooh, yeah. There's room at the table for big and for small. All the fire is popping, the chestnuts are cracking, yeah. Merry Christmas, baby. There's something that happens when something that happens when December ends, when December ends, yeah. Oh, it's Merry Christmas, baby. Merry Christmas, baby. It's Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. It's Merry Christmas, baby. Yeah. Merry Christmas, baby.
Namaste. I'm Deepali, Ohri, and today in my kitchen we are going to make a delectable chocolate cobbler. A very chocolatey recipe, very easy to make, and this is going to be loved by everyone in your family. So without further ado, let's get started. But before we start whisking and baking, let's see what all ingredients we need for this recipe. So this is some water which we are going to boil, and we need 2 and 1/4 cup of water out of this. Here is half cup of butter, then 190 grams of self-raising flour. Here is 1/4 cup of sugar, 3/4 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 3/4 cup of milk, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. We also need some extra sugar and some extra cocoa powder for the topping. Now that we have everything at hand, let's start crafting this chocolatey recipe. So firstly, we need to preheat our oven to 175 degrees Celsius, and then let's add our butter to our baking dish. Now this is the dish I used to bake my cobbler in. I will leave the link of this dish in the description box. In case you need to buy it, you can get it from there. So now while my oven is preheating, let us start preparing our dry ingredients. In a mixing bowl, I'm going to whisk together the flour. Now remember, this is self-raising flour. So if you don't have your self-raising flour, try to make your own at home. So I have a recipe for that. I'll put the link somewhere on the screen here or here, and I will also put the link in the description box below the video. So let me give you a tip here. Whenever measuring your flour, use a spoon to gently scoop it into your measuring cup and then level it off with a flat edge like a knife or any spatula. And this will help ensure accuracy and avoid overpacking of the flour. So now in a large bowl, take the flour, sugar, cocoa powder. Now let's whisk everything together. Okay, now once this is properly mixed together, it's the time to add in the milk and the vanilla extract. Now mix all of this until the mixture is just combined, making sure there are no dry streaks left. Now here, take another tip from me. To avoid overmixing, stir only until the ingredients are just incorporated. Overmixing can make your cobbler a less tender. Now pour this delicious batter over the melted butter in your baking pan. Now did you know that chocolate cobbler is also known as a hot fudge pudding cake, and it is a true comfort food. Now in a separate bowl, combine the remaining cocoa powder and the sugar that I told you at the beginning. Okay, so now sprinkle this cocoa sugar mixture evenly on your chocolate batter. Now it's going to create a heavenly chocolatey crust as it bakes. Now here's where the magic happens. Now carefully pour the boiling water over the top and do not stir, let it be like this. Now I've added 2 and 1/4 cup of hot boiling water. Now pop this beauty in your preheated oven and let it bake for about 30 to 35 minutes or until the top is dry. You'll know it's done when the top forms a crust and the cobbler is bubbling underneath. So here we go. Our chocolate cobbler is out of the oven and it smells absolutely divine. Now serve it while it's warm. A scoop of vanilla ice cream or a dollop of cream is going to take it to the next level. Now finally, it's time for the moment of truth, the taste test. Oh my! This chocolate cobbler is a pure bliss. The rich, gooey chocolate sauce underneath the perfectly baked top layer is like a warm hug for your taste buds. So thank you so much for joining me today as we created this mouth-watering chocolate cobbler. If you love this video, do not forget to give it a big thumbs up. And if you like making different kind of desserts, consider subscribing to my channel. And of course, do share your thoughts and your requests in the comment section below. I'll be waiting for all of them. Until next time, happy baking! crave something sweet with a chocolate in it, then I highly recommend this very easy to make dessert, and there is no baking involved. Yes, you heard me right. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to make no-bake chocolate cake. This cake is also known as a chocolate biscuit cake, a refrigerator cake, and a chocolate tiffin. So, without further ado, let's get started. I'll start with chopping my chocolate. I have these 2 chocolate bars with me and I'm going to chop them into small pieces. Here I have a tip for you. Whenever you are making a dessert where chocolate is the main flavor, it's very important to use a good quality semi-sweet or buttersweet chocolate, which you enjoy eating even normally. So take that chocolate which you love, which you like to eat. So once the chocolate is chopped, transfer this into a heat-proof bowl along with some butter. I have half unsalted butter and half is salted. You can use either of them. Also add some honey into this and now melt this with a double boiler method. So heat water in a pan and put your glass bowl over it. Now meanwhile, let's chop our nuts. These are toasted walnuts. I'm going to chop these into tiny pieces. You can either toast them in a pan over a gas stove or a baking sheet in an oven. So once these are chopped, transfer these in another bowl. Now add some chopped or slivered almonds. Now here you can use any nuts of your choice. So I have some mixed cookies with me, chocolate cookies and some digestive biscuits. You can take any biscuits of your choice. Chop them into tiny pieces and add them to the nuts. You can keep them big or small as per your taste, as per your choice. And now I'm adding some mixed items, like there are some chocolate chips, some dried cranberries, dried strawberries, and a few chocolate covered raisins and blueberries. So this is your choice. You can add whatever you have or whatever you feel like eating in your chocolate biscuit cake. So mix all of these together and now let's check our chocolate. Okay, so our chocolate is now melted. So once melted and mixed, remove from heat and keep it on the countertop. Stir it and then pour into the nuts and biscuit mixture. Stir it until everything is coated with the chocolate mixture. Now here is the loaf pan I'm using today. It's a 9 by 5 inch pan which I have lined with butter paper. This way it becomes easy to take it out of the pan, you know. Now spread the mixture in this prepared pan. Try to flatten the top. Just try to make it as smooth as possible. Cover it with a cling wrap and I'm going to refrigerate it for 2 or 3 hours or even overnight. So this is our biscuit cake after keeping it in the fridge overnight. So let's check this. It looks amazing. So to make it more beautiful and chocolatey, I'm going to dust it with some unsweetened cocoa powder. Okay, now cut a slice or break a slice and enjoy this yummy chocolatey delight. Now this can be stored in an airtight container in the fridge for about a week or so. You can even freeze it for about a month and a half. I hope you like this different but easy to make cake recipe. So until we meet again, goodbye and take good care of yourself. Happy baking! Nana, happy no baking! Hello everyone, I'm Deepali Ohri and today in my kitchen we are making an amazing beer cake. This cake is a perfect amalgamation of dessert and drinks. We have added beer in the decadent chocolate cake and even into our chocolate frosting. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started. So first of all, preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius and bring together all your ingredients. And then I'm going to toast my walnuts. You can take pecans or you can also take almonds, whatever you want. Toast them in your OTG while it's preheating. Do it for 10 minutes. And also melt your semi-sweet chocolate in the microwave or in a double boiler, whichever method suits you. Once it's melted, keep it aside for further use. Now in a medium bowl, add your flour and baking soda. Now whisk these together until they are properly combined. So if you are using unsalted butter, don't forget to add half teaspoon of salt to this flour. I'm using salted butter, so no need of salt here. Keep it aside, and now in another large bowl I'm going to cream the butter and the sugar. So here goes the butter and the sugar. I'm using caster sugar here. First I'll use my spatula to roughly mix it so that the sugar doesn't fly off when I use a hand mixer. And then I'm going to use my hand mixer to cream the butter and the sugar. Now do it for 3 to 5 minutes. See, once the butter sugar is creamed, I'm going to add the other ingredients into this. Okay, it's done. So here I'm adding 2 eggs into this, the melted chocolate that we have melted earlier, and vanilla extract. Try to use the pure vanilla extract because this will give a better flavor, a better taste to your cake. Now start mixing it again with your hand mixer, keeping the speed on medium. I often get question in the comments that you're mixing too much and this will toughen the cake. So here's a pro tip for you all. Whenever you are creaming your butter and sugar, you can mix it for 4 to 5 minutes or even more than that. Like whenever I make a butter cake, I mix it for 13 to 15 minutes. But once the flour is added in the cake, over mixing is not allowed. If you over mix the cake, once you have added the flour in the batter, you will get the tough cake, right? So keep this in mind that when the flour is added, you don't have to mix it too much. But before that, for creaming the butter and the sugar, you can mix it for 3-4 minutes or even more than that. Okay? So our batter is mixed now. And now add the dry ingredients to the creamed butter mixture, alternatively with the beer and the buttermilk in 3 batches. So starting and ending with the flour. So what I do is I do not add half of the beer and half of the buttermilk. I use 1/4 first. It gives me a rough picture in my mind, like whether my batter is going to be very watery or it's going to be okay. So I've added 1/4 first, 1/4 of the beer and 1/4 of the buttermilk. Give it a gentle mix. Okay, now the flour again. And again give it a gentle mix. No harsh mixing allowed here. Okay. Okay. And now I'm going to add all of the beer and the buttermilk. But I would suggest you people to go for half beer and half buttermilk in the first round, and then the remaining half of the beer and the buttermilk in the second round. Okay, give it a gentle mix. Now here you will feel that the batter is curdling, but it's okay. Once you add the flour, the last batch of the flour, everything is going to be fine. Again, mix it with gentle hands. Okay, and now I'm going to add glazed cherries into this. You can cut them if they are larger in size. Here goes the dried cranberries and some candied fruit, or you can say tutti frutti is what we call here in India. Okay, and now the walnuts that we toasted earlier, chop them and then add them. Now again mix properly, but do not over mix it. So gently spread all your nuts and your candied fruit all over the batter so that it's distributed properly while the cake bakes. Okay, this batter is very light and fluffy. Okay, and now I'm going to pour the batter in the prepared pan. This is a 24 centimeter bun pan which I have greased with butter. Give a few taps on the countertop and bake this in the preheated oven for 45 to 50 minutes or until a cake tester inserted into the center comes out clean. Once baked, take the cake out of the oven and set it on a wire rack and allow to cool completely before we frost it. Okay, so while the cake is cooling, let's prepare our frosting. In a medium bowl, add your softened butter. Add honey to it. Now you can also use corn syrup, maple syrup or golden syrup here. Now mix it roughly. Okay, and now add some vanilla extract into this and keep mixing. And then add cocoa powder and keep mixing again. So once this is mixed, we are going to add beer into this. So first I'll add 2 tablespoons of beer and we'll see whether we need more of it later or not. So 2 tablespoons of beer. Now mix this again. So I'll use a whisk now because I have to add the confectioner's sugar into this. Keep mixing. Try to add the sugar in batches so that there are no lumps. Now this is your choice. This is going to be a very sweet cake. In case you want your cake to be less sweeter, you can reduce the quantity of the powdered sugar here. I'm using 2 cups. You can use 1.5 cup or you can also use 1 cup. So keep mixing.
Now here, if you find the consistency to be thick, we are going to add some more beer to this, and I think we need some more beer. So half of the tablespoon I've added now. I'll just mix and see. Okay, it's still thick. I must be adding some more beer. So half tablespoon more. So you can say 3 to 4 tablespoons of beer is needed in this frosting. Okay, give it a good mix. Okay, now this seems fine. Our frosting is ready to be put over the cake, and this is what we are going to do now. And now spread the frosting all over the cake in whatever way you like. So I'm just roughly pouring the frosting over the cake. Okay, now to make the cutting easier, chill your cake for an hour or 2 in the fridge and give it a slice, and you're ready to enjoy. So let me slice the cake. Okay, it's a very soft cake, and here comes the slice. What a beautiful color it has. The cake melts in your mouth and you'll get all those candied fruits and nuts throughout, and the cocoa beer frosting is luscious. I hope you get a chance to make this cake, and if you like this video, check out my cake playlist. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe if you are interested in my kind of videos. Leave me a comment below if you've got any tips, tricks, if you have tried this cake, because I would love to know how it went. So until next time, take good care of yourself. Happy baking!